Welcome to Kazzak Azuregos 30-second guides. Before we get started, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you have DBM, make sure you open it up and click on the World Bosses tab and click Load Add-on. Otherwise, you might not get any alerts for these bosses. Lord Kazzak is at 4854 in the Blasted Lands. This is a 40-man raid that is tuned for 20 people, but can be done with about 10 players. Kill the Doomguard on the right side and the Dreadlord on the left side of the map, and then Kazzak will spawn. Lord Kazzak has only two abilities. One is Mark of Kazzak, which is a debuff that when put on you, it will drain 250 mana every 1 second unless it's decursed. When you get to 0 mana, you explode, killing everyone around you, and you heal the boss. So try to avoid doing this by decursing right away. The Shadow Bolt volleys get way more intense at around 40% health, and from there, it's just a little DPS race. The damage is not very intense. You can 1 tank and probably 2 heal or even 1 heal this fight. Azuregos is located at 4484 in Ashara. Zone in and clear out any mobs around Azuregos as you'll need a little bit of space to kill this one. She has 3 abilities. A Frost Breath, which is a frontal, an Arcane Vacuum, which sucks everybody within 30 yards to her and then drops their threat to 0. And then there's a Reflection mechanic, which will be up about 50 to 60% of this fight. So magic dealers need to be very careful here not to kill themselves with their own spells. I highly recommend that a mage puts up Detect Magic and the raid leader calls out when Reflect is up on the boss. The Arcane Vacuum is the only real mechanic you need to deal with. 1 tank should build threat on the boss for about 5 to 10 seconds and then run more than 30 yards away. The tank that doesn't get Arcane Vacuumed into the boss will still have the threat and the boss will run to them. Azuregos also does a Blast Wave, which puts a Frost debuff onto everyone, which makes them take more frost damage. So dispel the tanks first because they're the only ones that should be getting hit by the frontal. Let the tanks handle which one's going to be running out so that threat doesn't drop, and try not to hurt yourself with the Spell Reflect up, and you should kill this boss no problem. If you like these guides, I'll be coming out with one for all bosses in P4 and beyond, so make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.